Hello everybody and welcome back to the American Outback. So we are nearing the end of this series. It has really flown, which is a good thing really, because it means that we've been having fun. But we're going to make the most of a different area of the map today. An area which I didn't even know existed. All this time I was there thinking this map had no forest. Well, I was wrong. It does have a forest. It isn't a very big one, but it's a forest nonetheless. So well done to a few of you. I think only about 3 people have ever mentioned it before. But yeah, for those people, thank you. You have notified me that there is a forest in the map. I will just show everybody else where it is. If you look at field number 6, there is a semicircle just below it, and that is a forest. On the mini-map, you would never know, because there is no darker colours or anything. But if you go there, it is noticeably different and it is obviously a forest. We're going to go there in a minute or two, but we are going to be exploring the realms of the mod contest again. We've got a different mod to try out today, and if you are a bit of a fan of the mod contest entries, you can probably already guess exactly which mod I'm going to use, unless you've seen the thumbnail, which is more than likely. I think I'll just say, because you will have already seen it. It is the forestry machine. It is basically a winch, which allows you to winch trees out of the tighter areas into the open, or winch trees up a really steep hill, which I can't wait to do. But yes, there are no hills. Well, actually, there are lots of hills. There's mountains, but there are no hills where our forest is. So today, we are just going to be trying it out. We're going to be giving it a go, but in the future, on a different map, we'll be winching many trees up some very steep gradients and having lots of fun. But yes, the whole purpose of today's episode is just to try it out, which I am really looking forward to. So here we are at the store, and if I haven't already mentioned, this is a mod contest tractor as well. So it is possible to download and rate this tractor. The download link is below as usual. Anyway, forestry equipment, you can see it's here. I think it's pronounced Tajfun, but I am not entirely sure. That is a J. But to make it more simple, it is the EGV 80 AHK. It doesn't mean a great deal to me, but obviously these numbers do stand for stuff. So it is $4,500, so fairly reasonable really. I think it's designed to be new, but until we see it properly, we won't know for sure. I'm not sure if it's weathered. Now, because I've never used it before, I don't know for sure that it actually fits this tractor. You would hope it does do. Seems to. Can't winch, turn on logging yet, obviously. So, oh, better shut the back window. That mesh is about to take the window off. We'll get it closed. Very simple. It's a simple but very effective mod. So from here, I think we have to go back towards the main yard first, yeah. I can't say I've ever been to Field 6 or anywhere near it. It's going to be a new experience. We're getting closer, and you can see more trees are appearing. In fact, is that part of the forest over there? I reckon it is. Yes, this is the beginning of the forest on the right hand side. So they are fairly lush trees. And the purpose of using this tool today is going to be to pull the ones from the back to an opening out the front, as getting machinery in there would be fairly difficult. I'm just waiting for a really hilly map. I suppose actually Ballymoon, that isn't too flat. Maybe some really good places to do this with. But let's just give it a try. Let's reverse back. We'll try and pull some of these trees to the front. I'm going to try and pull entire trees. They're not very big though. And I don't think... No, we don't. We don't own a chainsaw just yet. So let's buy a chainsaw. We'll fell this tree. And then we can try and pull it out to an opening. So there it is. So what you do is you walk up to it. We have now grabbed the rope, and then I think you go to impress B, as it says here. So there we go. I don't know if you noticed, but you could hear then some very realistic chain sounds. It is now attached, and it should be able to pull it around and take it out to the front. Oh, don't trip over it. So let's jump into the tractor. Switch it on. And I'm hoping, if we press Z, yep, here it comes. So yeah, just really starting from scratch here. Just trying to learn myself how to use the mod. But it is very slowly coming this way. So far, it's pulled the tree around. It's now straight, it's square with the tractor. All it has to do now is pull it all the way up to the blade. So I have just discovered the fast winch option, which is actually perfect for what we're doing here today. Since we're not pulling it up a hill, there is no real strain, so winching it fast is very useful. Now, in case you're wondering exactly how this contraption actually works, it is relatively simple. I mean, it's basic physics really. The way it works is, as you'll know, a tractor's handbrake likely will not be able to hold the strain of pulling a tree towards it. Plenty of friction on the ground with the tree sitting on there with it being pulled. So the blade is here so that it pulls the tractor back, but you put the blade down. The blade will then dig into the soft earth and obviously hold the tractor in place, and then the tree would be the object which moves instead of the tractor. The tree will move towards the tractor instead of vice versa, which is exactly what you want, especially if you're pulling up a hill. You don't want to be pulling the tractor back. There is the mesh guard to protect the tractor and the driver. If anything happened, maybe if the rope snapped, or I don't know, if the tree flicked a branch up for whatever reason, or a stone. But yes, it is here. It is indeed in place. So we need to release the rope. And I think actually you press something else as well to remove it. What do you do? B? Yes, there we go. So the tree is in position. It would have been more impressive to pull it uphill. I wanted to do that. But we're going to have to live with what we've got here. But that is our first demonstration. If I just pull forwards, we will try and pull it out here, especially as I've now discovered this fast winching option. Also, there is a detachable hitch just here, which you can add and remove. There we go. As you can see, I am adding and removing the trailer hitch. So it's got a little storage point up here. I don't think we need it today, so we'll keep it off. Right, I'm going to run over to the tree again with the rope. And we'll attach it. There we go. This time, we'll fast winch. So it is left shift and Z. Right. I don't really want to pick the tractor up, I just want to put the weight into the blade. And here it comes. The issue with when you're pulling trees about, they like to go a bit berserk in Farming Simulator. The branches are invisible objects, they're sort of see-through, so they're not solid at all. If the tree starts to spin, the branches will not stop it. But that is pulling much faster. See, it's coming back in. And if you want to go back to the slower option, just hold down Z instead of left shift and Z. So we have retrieved a tree from the undergrowth round the back. Here it is. Lovely. So it's removed again. Yes, I should probably strip the foliage off. There we go. The other good thing about the blade is you can push the logs about. So if we wanted to make a little stack here, we can just reposition the tractor and push it into the corner. Get it out of the way for the next one. Right, we'll store it over here. Notice I've got the window open in the tractor for a bit of fresh air. It's one of the functions this tractor can do. Good. So which one should we go for? Maybe a tree closer to us. I'll reposition once again We'll get another tree pulled out. I think this time we'll go for this one here. It's not too far away from the entrance of the forest. There it is. Again, it has been felled to the left, so we'll have to pull it round, but that is no issue. Right, let's get the rope. The rope does automatically get attached to you, so you don't have to worry about pressing anything. And I think we'll be okay to do a fast winch again. There we go, look at that. Our second tree. So as I did say at the beginning, it's a very simple but very effective mod. Well designed, you can even see the individual welds. Very nice indeed. And it doesn't seem to have any glitches. I don't know if this is an advisable thing to do, but you can also pull it if you want to. It doesn't prevent you from doing it, but I won't do that because it makes the tree fly about everywhere. And again, we'll strip the foliage off. These are small trees. This forest doesn't really have any of the big trees like other maps do. They may well grow, I'm not entirely sure. But that is our second tree, ready to be pushed into position. Now how many are we going to do? I think we'll probably do 3. So one more to do, then we'll get them transported. I think we'll just put them onto a flatbed trailer and then sell them. And the last tree, is there a better place to get them from? I say a better place, but actually I'm looking for a more inconvenient place, just to make it more interesting. But no, I don't think there is. This is as hilly as it gets. I can't really say much though, because this is the map. It's designed to be flat. It's supposed to be. I think it's amazing and very good that it's actually got a forest. I didn't know it had one. So we'll go for this tree. Pull it to the front. Should fall left again. Something went wrong there. Okay, it's going to go right. Or nowhere. Let me headbutt it. Nope, headbutting does not work. There it goes. How is that even possible? If I pull a chunk out... Oh. Yes. Yeah. Okay, this is a very clever tree. It's bound to go this time. No way can it still stay up. There we go. It is facing the right way, but the stump is possibly going to restrict the movement. But the winch should be able to pull it out of there anyway. So, I've come in too far. We need to go further out. Obviously we can't have it so the rope isn't long enough, but we should be okay just here. Although that is quite a long way back. We will see. Nope, it is definitely possible. I don't think we have much left though. So it begins, so we can start to winch. Yep, it's pulled it around the stump. And it's heading this way. So yes, we'll jump into the truck in a minute or two. We'll put the small flatbed trailer on, we don't need to bring the big one. And then we'll just cut them up into manageable sizes, we'll strap them on, and simply take them to the wood sale point, wherever that may be. I don't actually know where it is, but there must be one. Yes, sawmill, next to the shop. How have I never seen that? No idea, but it is there. Again, foliage. So I really don't know how much money we get for these trees. It doesn't bother me though what we get. I was just doing it to try out the mod. And I have to say, I'm going to be rating it 5 stars. Obviously, you're entitled to your own opinion. But, yeah, that's just what I'm going to vote for. because I think, although simple, it does everything the one in real life would do. It's well made, it's glitch free, clearly been tested properly, and you know, it's just generally a fun thing to use, especially up a hill. I have got to pull some trees up a hill, hopefully though in Ballymoon. That is the plan. There we go, we'll leave that there, and we've got the trailer on currently. We need the back trailer, or is it the front trailer? No, I think it's the back one. Must be. Although actually, looking at it, that's got the dolly. We do not want the dolly. We'll just stay with this, that's fine. They actually look to be very similar sizes. So from here, I don't actually know the proper way, but I think we keep going until the third turning. So there's the first one, second and third. Oh no, that's not right, is it? Is it down here? How do I get lost so easily? Oh, it is. It is down here. Oh yes, I can see the forest from here, look. I should have been able to see it. How come I never noticed it before? You can see all the trees on the horizon. Weird. It just shows how unobservant I am. Unless I did see it and just didn't think anything of it. Maybe there's another forest. In fact, yeah, there are some trees up there. Yes. There are some trees up there. What am I saying? Issue is though, to pull the trees up to the top would be very strange, very counterproductive. We wouldn't have to do that. I think I'll wait and do it properly on a hilly map. Right, these cars have decided to finally move out of the way. I was going to turn in there, but I've just noticed there is another turning. We could just do the loop. This is the semicircle. 3 big trees, or biggish trees. Perfect for our lorry. So how much weight can we lift? It's not going to be much. Possibly this at a push. I'll cut all these up off screen in a minute or two. I'll just quickly test and see what we can pick up. So that's okay. Brilliant. And we can just about lift it up there. We're just tall enough. Anyway, yeah. I'll cut them up and we'll load them in approximately 1 second. The side 2 are done. The middle one isn't. We need to get these moved out of the way first of all. So I'm hoping as long as I don't flick them across the map, we can just put them up there and lower them. Yep. Nice and simple. They do vary in length, but they should all sell together, so we won't even know what each one is worth. Wow! Impressive. The issue is I've taken the heads up display off to do the thumbnail, and yeah, the crosshair in the middle of the screen, well, I call it a crosshair, has disappeared. So it makes it very hard to see where your hands are going. Just got to try and guess, really. They seem to all sit on each other. They wedge in. Two more here. I'm really cautious about this. I don't want to knock anything off. I think I might have done already. So the final tree. I'll cut this one in half too and throw them on. One thing's for sure, it's not pretty. It doesn't look very professionally stacked. It is just throw it on the trailer and hope for the best. But will we cover the price of the winch? We'll find out very soon. I suppose if you think about it, the winch is not cheap at all. But then again, it's a new machine, and no doubt it is fairly complicated to manufacture. It'd have to be very strong. Otherwise it could just buckle when winching. So there we go, we've got a bit of a javelin sticking out the side, but they are on there nonetheless, and we do have everything on. There's nothing missed, I don't think. Nope. Fantastic. Off we go then. So we need to go towards the shop, which is where we tend to always go to. Turn left out of here. Oh, traffic. It is painfully slow. I wish they would make the default traffic on Farming Simulator about 10 miles per hour faster. You can just overtake, but when we're coming up to a junction, it isn't the safest thing to be doing. Oh, it's going our way. Typical. Come on. Driving in the middle of the road. Bit of road rage. I know where I am now. The main farm. So yes, we're going to be trying out more of these mod contest mods in the upcoming videos. I'm trying to incorporate at least one into each video just to try and make it as fair as possible to each entry. But there are so many entries, we're not going to be able to cover them all in the time period between the release of them and also the announcement of the voting. So I'll try my best to cover as many as possible. Many people have said, will you do Seasons mod? Seasons mod looks very interesting. I guess I will do. But I haven't really decided which map I'm going to be doing it on. I'm going to have a good think about it. Yes, this place where we're going to. Is it there? Yeah. This is why I've never seen it. I don't think I've ever cut through here. I always cut through the other way. So where do the solid logs go to? Just here. But where? Do we throw them onto the conveyor? Is that a conveyor? I think they may go onto there. I've just spun around. I'm going to reverse in. I'm going to unstrap them, try and throw one into what I think is the sell point. If it works, we'll just throw them all in. If it doesn't work, I'm going to have to think again. It says this is where you sell the logs, so it must be right. So here goes, the first log. Come on. There. Fail. Okay, found it. That log which we just had was $137 worth. Not bad. It is just down there though. Somewhere. I may have to reverse a bit further. There. That's the trigger. Oh, what a mess. Yeah, I'm too far away. I wonder if we go close enough, they'll sell off the trailer. No, they're too high up. That's better. Just repositioned. Some of them are falling off. That is due to my fantastic stacking. Good. Right. Maybe I can sort of slide them. Yep. There we go. One more here. Try and pick it up. And try not to keep clicking too much, but that is them done. Brilliant. So no, I don't think it was $4,500 worth, but we weren't really doing it that full on. We only did 3 trees. If I'd continued, we could have got quite a bit. But nonetheless, we've seen the fantastic logging winch, which I am, like I say, very pleased about. And we've experienced another mod contest entry. That is going to conclude today's video. I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing next time. We may try out another mod contest mod, or we'll go and buy something like Field 13 and do some work up there. I know we've already done some work in Field 13, so it would be worth it. But I don't know. We will see. We do still have to harvest Field 2, but that's not really a necessity at the moment. The priority is to diversify and do some other stuff on the map. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.